Guys, hear me out. Like, I really was playing Call of Duty yesterday. I had my really cool, like, military alien mask on for you guys. I really wanted to give you something a little different. And there's two things that came up to mind when I was playing on the Warzone. I noticed that when they weren't able to see my facial expressions, it was almost like they were going berserk. They were going insane because every time I landed, if you look at that video, I was given not even a chance to win a gunfight. And that's the worst thing about Call of Duty is that feeling of just knowing that there's people on the map that are so blatantly cheating, running the game to the ground. And this is why I don't feel bad for this company, or I don't feel, any kind of feeling at all when it comes to hoping that, they come out of this, because this is what they got themselves into because they wanted the money. That's how it all started. So now they're reaping their rewards. People are still playing the game. They're buying into this trash, but it's just really bad. I must have reported so many people because I couldn't even enjoy myself. The experience wasn't even there anymore. It felt so upsetting, frustrating, and just overall, like, why does this game have to be so divisive? That's why I don't buy into this game. The store is the most garbage store this time around. The store that was decent was in 2019, Black Ops Cold War. This is when Vandahar was around, and Vondel, and just everybody that brought this game to the level of feeling like we're all brothers in a game. And that's all I gotta say. Like, now Call of Duty is literally a trash heaping clown show, and you could see it in my video. But once I took my mask off and I played again on the Call of Duty, I felt like it was a little more calmed down. So I'm wondering if they need to see your facial expressions to give you your skill-based matchmaking based on how you're feeling, and that's another thing. This company is so creepy that they have to look at your face in order to get you to engage in the game, because they're trying to get you to spend money. So if they're going all that way, it's only a matter of time before they're going to be in a lot of trouble for all this stuff, because it's very, very it's dark stuff. This is stuff that's like evil, and it's gonna be exposed, because if you think about it, there's so many people that don't understand that when I used to buy into this game, I thought it was normal. Now I haven't bought into this game once. I bought the physical copy, that's it, and I'm realizing that I saved so much money. And I'm grateful that I didn't buy into this franchise this time around, because first of all, I don't even feel like Black Ops 6 has anything to do with Call of Duty anymore. I think the game just feels like it's some different game. It's a money-making different game. It's really weird. Like, it really bothers me, because, like, what happened to Call of Duty? From the very first Warzone, I miss that Warzone map. Even when it comes back, it's not going to be the same, guys. Okay? You're better off going to Ground War in Modern Warfare 2019 just to feel some resemblance of the Verdansk during that time. But this engine, the Omni movement, everything that they added to the game to make you supposedly feel like a superhero is just bullshit, because the hackers and the hacker companies already have the anti-cheat. They already have all the tools to defy everything about Call of Duty. This whole new kernel driver, I don't see it doing anything. This Warzone experience is going to be horrendous. I'm predicting it now. Just like all these popular money-making YouTubers that have already said it, it's already synthesizing in my head. Like, I already know, as the composer of the music, that this band sucks, okay? They are not going to do good in the show, in the concert. So, Season 2, the hype, it's coming around the corner. Yes, I'm going to play Season 2, but I want to see exactly what they're up to, because the thing is I already said I'm not buying into it, but let me see if they're going to switch it up. Are they going to do this kiddie bullshit horses with rainbows and characters that look like cartoons. Dude, like if we want to play Borderlands or any other game, Fortnite, we would go and play it, but we don't want to. We want to play Call of Duty, but the problem is we can't play Call of Duty anymore because it's turning into something different. And at this point, the fact that Microsoft is allowing these kind of decisions is just sheer drop off of a cash grab. That's all it is, because I hate looking at the store. I hate looking at the fact that before I bought this game, I thought it was going to be, back in the era of Gulf War. What was it, 1994, 91? It's something like that. But there was none of this bullshit during that time. So for them to say that we're going back to that era, that's a lie. Okay? For them saying that they're going to fix everything, that they already have the right anti-cheat, they figured everything out, that's a lie. Okay, now the only reason why they're coming up with this shit is because they know they're going down, and I'm glad they're burning down, because to be honest with you, it's one of those things where they don't care about us. I invested a ton of money in this franchise. I invested quite a few thousands of dollars if I count all my bundle packs and everything, and I can still go back to the old games. I think the old games are the last greatest games of Call of Duty, and the skill-based matchmaking ain't really that bad in the old games. So the new games are just, moving forward, they don't have the right people anymore to make the vibe, the feel. So all these popular streamers and YouTubers that think that they're going to have that same feel that they once had, no. Every single game is going to become worse and worse and worse. Microsoft is known to play companies and developers and studios into the ground. Look at how all these games that are from Microsoft are going to PlayStation. Now, I know Microsoft just had one of their shows just recently, and people were like, wow, this is pretty cool. I've been watching a little bit of the Ninja Gaiden 2. That's cool and all. But let's get back to the facts that Microsoft could be doing so much more, but they choose what they think is going to snag the people that are just itching to see what they have next, which is the Ninja Gaiden or like the other games that are coming out. But mark my words, PlayStation has already a big plan, and it's working. It's working because I am playing more VR now than I was before, and I gotta tell you, Gran Turismo 7 in VR, I'm having a lot of fun. If you watch my last video, I enjoyed it. I did get the motion sickness at the end. You could see me trying to hold my puke as I'm racing to get that first place. Once I got that first place, I said that's enough. I can't do it no more, because I was gonna vomit. So I had to turn everything off. But dude, like the way I have my VR head set up and everything, it looks and feels really good. And at first there's this feeling of, I know it's VR, it's not that realistic, but then there's some games that I'm like, wow, this is something that really inspires me, because it feels a little bit more than the very first VR. First of all, I do get almost the 120, either is it 90 frames per second or 120 in the headset for Gran Turismo. I'm not aware if it's either 90 or 120, but it would be nice for someone to comment for once, and if you're into my channel and you're a part of the channel, at least comment, let me know what's going on. Don't just come to my videos and just try to troll me or spam me, because I'm not about that anymore. I'm more about like trying to figure stuff out as a community. Nobody's really saying anything, so I need to know what's going on, because it's kind of bothering me now that everybody's like kind of just like not saying anything. I know everybody's busy, they got families, they got work and all that stuff, but at least comment in the video, let me know what's going on. I have 2,999 subscribers, or not 2,997. It would be nice to reach that 3K for once, because I'm just tired of grinding, and I know that there's a lot more gamers that are willing to be a part of the channel. If not, you troll, you hate me. Why do you come to my channel? Because you know that I have something big coming that has to do with abundance, wealth, and I'm gonna say it, I am a magnet for abundance and wealth and money flow to me from all directions. Every day you repeat that mantra and watch what happens in your life, okay? I was able to get a clue of how you connect into the universe. It's very important. So with that being said, Call of Duty right now, when I was playing it with my cool alien mask on, I was trying to impress you guys. I could barely see in my eyes for that alien mask. My wife actually got that for me, and I didn't really get any response to it. I know it's early in the morning, but nobody really responded. It's like people just come around to watch, and then they just like leave because they're looking to see what words am I going to say to try to pin me on some bullshit. And you know, I'm just tired of that shit too. You know, I want my channel to be like real big mainstream, but also, you know what, I got a real life, and my real life is I'm trying to work hard, save money, and make different decisions. No more spending on dumb shit. Like, I'm done with that shit. Best Buy's coming over this Wednesday. They're taking the TV. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get cash or I'm going to get credit. And, you know, that's something important I need to know. But right now I'm just working. It's Saturday. I have Sunday, and then I have Monday, and I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. So, you know, when it comes down to gaming, like, I am literally am very impressed with the VR headset. Like, it makes me want to go out and buy different games and try them out. But I do notice that when I'm playing Resident Evil 4, I do get motion sickness very quickly. And let me tell you why. Because I'm trying to get used to those controllers, right? So you can move around the analog like you're moving your hand around, or no, I have to get used to the fact that it's eye tracking. So when I move my hand around, that's how I'm shooting at the Guerreros, and then when I'm moving around with the other toggle, that's what feels really weird. My body's getting used to that. So that's where I got really bad motion sickness. That's where I got really freaked out when I was in the courtyard when they burned the cop in the game on the stake. That's where I freaked out because it felt so overwhelming to be running from all them characters. Like, it was more scarier in the VR than it is in regular. So if you guys want to see a full playthrough of that, let me know what you want to see. But like, I'm serious. Like, I'm tired of this channel just staying at a stagnant. You know, I want it to grow. I know that there's one or two people that want to be a part of the channel, and they just think that, you know, I don't got my shit together. I got my shit together, believe me. And, you know, right now I'm going to be returning my TV, either getting a racing sim wheel or going with something else. I don't know yet. If I get cash, then I will use it towards something for future investments for the channel, because I'm just in one of those situations where I'm just like, holy Christ, like I really just want to enjoy gaming, and it's hard to enjoy gaming when I'm trying to make decisions on what kind of decisions to make, you know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, I can't be always just stuck with this kind of momentum. We need this channel to grow. We need the universe to open up these doors, and also the blessings to come to you guys as a community. Repeat this after me. If you want things to come into your life, repeat this after me. Say, I am a magnet of wealth and prosperity, and say, money flows to me from all directions. And if you say that every day, once a day, the universe will activate, and things will happen. Trust me on that. Things will happen. So that's all I got to say. Right now, we're in one of those situations where literally gaming is very, very strange, because all of a sudden, okay, PSVR 2, like, I started playing it, and I'm actually enjoying it so much now than before, because I'm noticing that it's got real-time movement, like how if I'm driving right now, as I'm looking at everything, I'm like, wow, that racetrack, it looks the same when I'm looking in the mirrors, everything. Is it as real as this? No, but see, VR2 is at its prime right now, and the games that they have, like, I was talking to my sister and brother, and they said that they're playing the Switchback, and they're like, dude, this is awesome. And they're saying that the roller coaster ride is a lot faster, and it's scarier, and there's a lot more horrific things going on in the game. So I'm thinking about jumping into games like that too. The problem, I think there's a setback from the the comments, the overlay comments when I'm live on the VR, I think that's all deactivated, so you guys can't comment. That's it's a bummer because I'd like to hear your comments. Maybe there's another way of commenting, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying the PSVR 2. Am I getting like sick, feeling sick? Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling really sick playing the game, but I'm enjoying it. So I know it's doing its due diligence, but it's awesome, man. When you're in Gran Turismo and you're driving that car and you're barreling on that track all around, and when the track changes the direction of like the sharp turn going down the little slope and everything, you feel that in your gut, you feel that in your stomach, you feel that in your neck, and then that's when the motion sickness starts coming in, because when you feel queasy, it's like, oh no, it just starts to build up on you, and it gets worse and worse and worse until you have to literally just say, okay, I am done, because if I keep doing this, I will puke. And so that is where I'm at right now. There's other games too. I know Resident Evil 8, I've tried that before in the past, and I felt like I was gonna puke. Okay, so I'm starting to notice like these games that I'm not familiar with the movements, I start to feel like I'm gonna puke. But when it comes to Gran Turismo, that is a game that I could play VR for a little while. If you look at the video, I was on it for maybe about like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I started getting vomity feelings. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good if you ask me, As of right now, we are thinking about this whole generation of gaming. We have 3 years, and in the 3 years of the PS5 Pro and the PSVR 2, hey, I'm enjoying it. Like, there's going to be some other games that they're going to come out, and it's going to get better and better and better. But what's really going to hit super strong is PS6 and the new PlayStation VR 3, because if people are buying the PSVR 2, I think they're buying it more than last year's last generation's PSVR. PSVR 2 is not a bad VR headset. It is actually a pretty decent VR headset. The problem is when it's like almost $100 more than the regular PlayStation 5, that's not encouraging to buy it. And another thing too, the games, it would be nice if we could get them in physical copies, because who knows how long these studios and these networks, the servers are going to be open for. That's another thing. I feel nausea just talking about it right now, because I'm going to work and I feel it, just because I was just on the track. It's freaking awesome. I like to grow my channel. I'm thinking about getting a racing sim wheel. Not sure yet everything, but what I do know is I was having a blast. I was having a sheer blast, and I think it's just going to get better and better. So tell me what you think about this whole discussion. I really enjoy PSVR 2. I enjoy the PlayStation 5 Pro. That is my rig. That is my setup. I think I could still use the money towards the 5090. That would be a huge investment for the future. But as of right now, that's not what's on my mind. But hit me up. Let me know, because I would have the money after I returned my TV. So, all right, with that being said, thank you so much. But then afterwards, I have to invest in a better PC. But I might think about it. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Stay sharp, strong, vigilant. And repeat this mantra. I am a magnet for prosperity and wealth, and money flows to me from all different directions. Say that all the time and watch your life change right around. All right, guys, use the universe. Don't let the universe use you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Subscribe, Stealth Dragon. Hit the comment. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get this video to 100 likes. All right. See you guys.